apparently live. We'll see. Oh wow, Jones just went live. Oh, looks like we're live too. Oh man, so Jones is live too.
Did you see what Dark said?
Huh?
Rainbow's tweet when he said, "What's the plan for today?" and Dark said, "Roast you."
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
god,
dude.
I can't believe this. All right, so everyone obviously knows, yeah. So there's a lot of people just tuning in, guys. This is not going to be a very long stream. It's going to be more like a video. It's just I'm here with the Crafted Manny. You guys can go feel free to check him out down below. But we're not here to just plug ourselves. We're here to talk about something that's a real issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, on behalf of the Empire, because you guys can read the title, man. The Rainbow situation. Bro, like I can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is real. Like honestly.
Yeah.
All right,
So
but
Jack.
hey Jack. All right, so yeah, guys, Jones is live too. Okay, so yeah, Jones is live too. I don't know how long he'll be. He'll probably be live longer than I will, but we're gonna just make this really quick. So, if you guys don't know, there was a member in the Empire known as Rainbowed, and the thing is, this individual had a really bad past, like a really bad history, man. Like he was doing like bad stuff, like he was stealing people's channels and stuff like that, and. We eventually began, I guess, to forgive him, with all of his past actions, because he did a lot of mistakes, man, a lot of bad things, the things that you just can't approve of, man, things that are just unacceptable, bro. And, the thing is, we forgave him for deleting for stealing the channel, and doing all this stuff, and the way he was acting. And if you guys don't know, actually, like about a month ago, something really bad happened to Rainbow. He got kicked out of his house and, went homeless, and then, King Jones decided to pick him up off the street, and your boy Action helped too, and all of us helped too, man. We even Jack. I know Jack sent him out some money for to buy like a suitcase, a couple $100, like something, like people. And then on top of that, we had like people like me and Manny doing charity live streams for Rainbow, trying to help him and trying to tell you guys a story, man. And it just breaks my heart, seriously, seeing all these good people try to actually help somebody out when they're going through a tough time, just for it all to end like this. So basically, if you guys don't know, he got exposed today by actually a fan named Rose Red came out to Rakudo and actually messaged Rakudo and told him that they felt like they were getting harassed, but not just harassed, but there was a lot of things, right? Like obviously what I'm about to tell you guys, but she told him that she was about to kill herself basically, and I know it sounds deep, guys. Like that's the only way I could put it. Like, cause that is what happened. And, she went to Kudo about this, and Kudo, got her to not do it. And, started learning more about the situation. And it turned out that Rainbow was talking to this underage girl, asking her for a lot of, sexual content and, things that I can't really go too much into detail on the stream because, we still don't want this obviously to get blocked or nothing. But it's just a lot of messed up stuff that he was saying, guys. And, it's seriously crazy to me. It's seriously crazy to me because we've all been here from the start, man, with Rainbow. Like, we really believed in this dude. Like, we were there for the tough times, and then, he gets exposed like this, talking to her, dating her, and yeah, that's it, man. Like, Manny, if you want to sum it up any other way, if you feel like I missed any details, you can say it, but that's the best way I could put it, guys. Like, you guys got to understand, this is really tough, for us to be saying. Like, we were supposed to host the Empire UHC today, guys, and we found this news out like an hour before, and we didn't know any of this, man. So, like, to me, seeing this, we had to stop it, bro. Like, there's just too much I've been thinking about, and I don't know. It's tough, man. It's really tough for me. I had a really good, connection with Rainbow, but just seeing this, it makes me lose all respect, seriously. But yeah, Manny.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't want anyone. First of all, don't send them death threats. Like, I get people upset. You can say things like, I can't say like, oh, you can say that. I prefer if no one really says anything. But if you're gonna say anything, I'm gonna beat you up. But like, don't send threats. Don't be that aggressive. There's no point. If anything, it's a problem for the community, but it's a problem for us more because, it's like we said. He was a close friend, and I know Rimbo. I know you're gonna see this, and like, here's the thing, man. You unfollowed me first. So I'm gonna assume like we're just done. I really never had a problem with you before this. Like, I thought we were cool. Like, yeah, you did a couple things that, let's like, okay, caused a problem. But it's like, people make mistakes and you get over it. But this is just something I don't want to be affiliated with. And it's not like I'm being sensitive or overly dramatic. Like, there's a lot of things that have been said by him that just kind of hint that he's just this kind of person. It's like, you got to give him, I guess, some prop for, I guess, owning up, straight up, just admitting, like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, he didn't just want to, like, be like, no. Oh, we got a super chat. I'm sorry. Thank you, Aztec Speed. I appreciate that. He said, we love you, Pocket. Hey, no, for real. The whole Empire community, I appreciate y'all heavy, but I'm sorry, man. Keep going.
Yeah, you guys are good. 40 people watching. Let's get it. So, what's up, Lion? So, we got Lion here, too. But, yeah, the problem for me personally is, like, it's not like, oh, someone did something wrong, I don't want to be affiliated. But it's like, it's just a disappointment, Like, before we recruited him into the group, we said, look, because he was making exposed videos on other people, and we said, look, you got to set an example. You need to stop making these videos. You need to be a public figure. If we're going to go big, as the Empire, you need to be, even as a YouTuber, you can't put yourself in that dark spotlight. And the fact that you do something like this, it's like, oh, shoot, now the Empire has this kind of person in their group. But he's out now. Like,
if you guys don't know, he's no longer a part of the Empire. We've removed him from the group. As soon as we saw this, like, you can ask everyone else who's in the group. I literally, like, before I even explained it to them, I just kicked him out of everything. Like, because I know this is, like, something that's really hard to return from. But,
yeah, and so for us, it's, again, like we were supposed to host UHC. I was excited for it. I rushed up this morning. If you guys were on my stream today, I rushed that stream. It was only an hour long, which I feel bad for, because I was trying to get this UHC going, and then I saw this situation. It's like, dude, like, this is something that needs to be pushed back, because it's like, it's a serious situation. Like, again, an adult trying to get with, essentially a kid, if you're below of age, you're potentially a kid, a child. And so, you gotta be the bigger person, even if that younger person has, those feelings for someone who's older. The older person is supposed to be more mature. You're supposed to be more responsible. You got to say no. Like, you could be friends with that person, but you can't take it to that level. And the fact that he doesn't care. He just, again, there's some things I wish I could say, a little more explicit, but it's essentially just like, stop being that type of guy where you're just, it's a girl, so it's like you don't care age or whatever. You just want to go for it. And it's like, no, like, that's again, legally that's wrong. It's weird, it's not correct. And again, especially when you're part of the Empire, like, dude, so much respect, like zero respect at this point, like that. Not respect laws.
It's just the situation that we've been a part of, Manny. Like, we've understood the story from the very start. Like, we've seen his come up, in his and like, dude, everybody did not like, not everybody, a lot of people didn't like Rainbow, and I feel like we changed that. Like, I'm not trying to take credit, but you can't lie, man. Like, as soon as he got put in the Empire, people started like turning their heads and being like, yo, like, Rainbow's actually a cool guy. And I hate it because like, it sucks now, because it's like, okay, well, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, you guys are, not, like, I don't want to make this about us, but that's the reason why we're streaming this too, on behalf of the Empire, because he did represent the Empire. And like Manny was saying, oh shoot, sorry, that was such a loud, no, sorry, I gotta know. So we got 2 donations. Oh wow, Dark donated $5 and $2. You said we love everyone as a community. I appreciate you, Dark, for real, dude. Thank you.
But no, I was just gonna say, I think we should all take full credit, because again, like, again, I want you guys to know, it's not like we're saying, oh, you guys know nothing, we keep secrets from you guys. But it's like, a lot of people are like, oh, well, you could have did this, you could have did that, why didn't you guys do this? It's like, you guys gotta realize there's a lot more that, like, we don't hide, like, personally as people, we don't hide nothing from you guys, right? That's why situations like this, we're not hiding it. But like, as individuals, we're literally all the exact same, we're the exact same person. Like, what you see here is what you'll see in a call. I mean, a lot of you that have joined, our public Discord and stuff like that, like, we're the same people. But the problem is, again, situations like this where, if he wanted to, this could have been held private. But again, it's a bigger situation, and it's like, he would have gotten away with it. No one would have ever known. It's like, no, like, this is a serious situation, and so people need to know about stuff like this, so people aren't like, oh, Rainbow, because people are trying to defend it. Rainbow, such a nice. It's like, no, he's not a nice guy. I think we should take full credit, because when he was in those dark places, when he was in a tough time, we literally got in a call, like multiple calls with him, and we're there for him. Donated money, did quote unquote charity streams for him. Like, we did so much for him. People donating thousands to him, and for him
just for this, yeah, just for him to. It's a trust issue, you know what I mean, Manny? It's like, it makes us look, it's like, dude, it hurts when all of us, like Jones, Action, all of us, dude, like Jones and Action did a lot of work, guys. Like, seriously, those are some genuine people, man. Like, they actually care for people, and And I hate seeing that, bro. Like, people putting in all this money, and all of you guys, man, all the supporters, man. I even know Shark, like, donated some money to him, too. He's a popular Minecraft YouTuber. And it just sucks seeing all these people, all these influencers, you know, all these, I mean, just everybody in our community, man, try to actually look out for someone and do the right thing. And it turns out to be the wrong thing, you know, at the end of the day. But we can't look at it like that, guys. You know, it's so hard to, like, really look at this situation and be like, what could we have done better? I mean, it's just, if you don't know something, like, this is one of those things in life that you just didn't know about, you know what I mean? And it's so hard. And a lot of people are saying, I hate cancel culture, but I don't think you should be accepted back in the community. That's the thing for me. It's just so tough with this situation, because it's like, I agree with you too. Like, I don't think, in a way, I feel like it's not just right to pretend like everything was okay, you know, normal. No, he's got to learn his lesson, but it's hard, like, after seeing this, like, this is such a trust issue, man. Like, this hurts, bro. Like, he'll never be in the Empire again, y'all. Like, just know, like I've told everybody in the Empire, man, you get that one chance, and if you cross it, like, you know, make you know, mistake like this, then that's that. But aside from just the Empire, man, just like a friend, bro, like, I don't understand how you can just do this. Like, if Rainbow, if you're watching this, I just don't understand, bro. Like, how could you forget about all of the people, man? I'm sorry, guys, I just spit everywhere. All of the people in the community, all of our friends, man, everyone who was here for you, man, everyone who actually cared about you, man. I was about to swear, but I'm not going to say that word, but everyone who gave a damn about you, dude, like, seriously, how are you just going to let that go and throw it away for somebody, for something so, like, not worth it? You know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, guys, and all of everyone else watching this, like, I understand if y'all going through a tough time, man, you know, with love, like, if it's, you know, if you guys, like, let's be real here, if you guys have a tough time finding, or, you know, getting in a relationship and, like, little things like that, and, you know, and you feel like the only person that's willing to talk to you is someone who's a minor or whatever, no, guys, be patient. I'm telling, okay, what the hell is going on with this map, by the way, Galax? It's just,
you know, I agree with that. People, like, I know a lot of you guys are young, but, like, realize, look, follow things legally. It doesn't matter for 18. It's, oh, she's only 7. Like, dude, be legal about it, right? Don't be weird. Don't be. And again, like, here's what I was saying. I felt like, you know, people do this where it's like, well, you know, they're not 18 yet, but we're not, you know, we don't know each other in person, so it's okay. It's like, no, it's not okay, because it's not about the fact that you haven't done it yet. It's your intentions, you know. And I was using some other examples earlier, but you know, again, they're more like explicit stuff, more mature topics, but it's essentially what it is. It's not just, oh, well, I didn't do it yet, or we don't know each other in person. It's no, you have intentions to do something, and that's what's weird about it. It's because, again, that's why a lot of these, like, psychopath, you know, I'm not calling him a psychopath, but I'm saying, like, these, you know, murderers and stuff out there, you know, it's like, oh, he was such a nice guy, I knew him. It's like, well, yeah, because on the outside they show you what they want you to see, but you actually don't know what's going on inside their brain. They have
colors, for real.
Yeah, like these killers, it's like, oh, he was my best friend. It's like, well, in his mind, he wanted to murder you. You know, it's like, it's stuff like that where it's like, it's always the intention. And so, again, it was a buildup. And I know, you know, I'm going to kind of throw this in, it's a little off subject, but it was towards his, like, attitude and stuff like that. You know, like, with this channel, he has a lot of potential. You know, again, there was some accusations, there were some accusations and stuff made about him. But a lot of people were defending the fact that at some point he re-uploaded someone's video, and I got on him about that. You know, I told him, I was like, dude, can't be re-uploading someone's video. Like, he straight up took, because I gave him a video idea, but no effort, should have took the video and re-uploaded it.
Oh yeah, dude, I remember that. So
yeah,
I'm not trying to make it seem worse, but, like, what Manny's saying is, like, guys, if you want to understand a little bit more, guys and gals, like, there was some incidents where he was lying to us, huh, Manny? Like, and he was saying, like, making things seem like they weren't as bad as they were. You know what I mean? Like, with that situation, just completely re-uploading someone else's video. Like, if you guys don't understand, like, what Manny's trying to say is, he literally just, like, I don't know if how clear it is, how clear Manny has to make it sound, but he literally downloaded someone else's video, posted it on his channel. Like, you know those, like, little 30-second videos that Manny, if you guys don't go check out Manny, guys. He posted, like, you know, a couple of them. But they're like the I don't even know. They're not the screenshot videos, but they're like the, I don't know. Who even made one? What are they called? How do you call those videos?
He made a point of view. Okay, so if y'all, again, have, you know, or have seen my video, it was basically, you know, oh, so you play this, then, you know,
so you play, yep.
Then name, you know, like I said, you know, so you play Minecraft PvP, name every server. And so there's supposed to be short, funny videos where it's like, you know, oh, so you know a lot about this, then name every this, blah, blah, blah. So it's those types of videos. So I told him how, you know, crazy, you know, they're doing on YouTube, how many views people can get overnight. And so, instead of making his own, which he straight up told me he was going to do, he downloaded someone's video, and it was a smaller YouTuber, but their video blew up. And so I feel like he thought maybe they wouldn't see it.
Yeah.
And so I watched, and I was like, wait, that's not even, like, no offense, but I was like, that's not Rainbow's editing. That's what caught me off guard. And I was watching, I was like, wait, this is this YouTuber's video.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the original one that I showed him, or not showed him, but the one that I saw that inspired me to make mine. And so I was like, dude, you can't be doing this. And so long story short, again, he was lying and trying to make excuses, and he was like, why didn't you come to me?
It wasn't the problem,
why didn't you come to me
guys.
personally?
Oh, yeah, it wasn't the problem that he did that, huh? Like that it was how he
check your
reacted
dono.
to it, huh?
You got a dono.
Oh shoot.
You got a dono.
Optics $20 don't. Man, I have to play half this with Manny for real. I'm not too familiar with the Empire community, but it seems like a very great community, and I know this one person will not ruin this awesome community. I will for sure be chilling with all you peeps in the Empire more. I appreciate when you guys say things like that for real, because it's like, it does go through our head, like, because it hurts, dude, when you know you haven't done anything wrong for real, and, the whole community can take blame for that. I don't like that. I don't like the whole team getting blamed for that. No, I don't think anyone should take any blame. But, man, keep going. I'm sorry. Thank you for the donation, by the way. I appreciate you guys so much, man. For real.
Yeah, for real. But no, that's the problem. I brought that up not because, he does this, he does that, but I brought it up because it goes back to the fact that he lies to us. He doesn't, he's not honest. He hasn't told us straight up, and that's why I feel like confront him about something. It's like a billion different excuses, and it's like, no, you got to be honest. You need to be upfront. And again, like we said as an Empire, it's not like you're in our group and you gotta follow things a certain way. We don't have a script or whatever. You got to be like this. Like, you can simply be yourself, but that's the problem. If yourself involves you being weird like this, we don't allow that. Sorry, Lion, go say what you had to say.
I was just gonna say is that the way he had us it's more of he betrayed our trust that we put into
That's what I'm saying. It's not like he was just some creator. Like, he was a straight up friend, like somebody I wanted to meet, and it's like, I don't even want to know him now. You know what I mean? Like, that's the sad part. It's like it's one thing if it's like we were saying earlier, it's like, well, if someone's cheating in a block game, it's like, oh well, move on, they're cheating, whatever. But it's like,
this is
like
more
if someone's
life,
straight
this
up
is
being
real
weird like
life.
that, like, that's a personality thing. That's what we want people to understand. It's like, I know some of you guys are on, all about cancel culture when someone's cheating in a game. Like, get over it. Like, it's just a game. I've been saying this for forever. If someone's, it's like, okay, whatever, move on. It doesn't dictate the personality exactly. But if someone is doing something this extreme, something needs to be said about it, and people need to know and not defend it. Like, that's the thing. He's done things that we could have possibly, like, not defended, but like helped him change, and that's what we did. He used to be a lot different, and we've changed him, for the better.
Yep.
But it's like something like this. What can you say? Oh, come back, dude. You can message me. We could work things out. It's like, no, you did something really bad. There is no coming back from this. There's no bouncing back.
The only thing that can ever heal this is time, and it's a lot of time, and it would have to be him proving that he's changed. But even if he did that, it's just still like, it's just something that's not right. You know what I mean? Like, especially if you're in the right state of mind, which he is usually, most of the time. I mean, he doesn't do any drugs or anything like that. So it's literally, I don't know how to explain it, guys. It's just the way he thinks, I guess he just didn't think it was a big issue at all. But I don't know, man. This is so tough, guys. Lion, do you want to say anything? Because you were also, friends with, like, the thing is, you were, if you want to be completely honest, Lion, you weren't the most comfortable with him at first either, but you grew to like him, right? Like, as a friend, right? After a while, but it's heartbreaking.
It really did hurt me the most, because in the beginning, of course, as Pocket and Manny know, as I was very uncomfortable around Rainbow. And of course, once we got to know each other more and I hanged out with him more, I felt a closer connection to call him my friend. But now I just kind of feel like a big stab in the back has really,
it just makes it worse. Like,
it does anger me.
Yeah, like it was bait.
It does anger me, but at the same time, it saddens me to know that I put my trust into him and he just completely backfires it.
Yeah, it's like bait, It's like, oh, I act weird, and it's like, oh shoot, I shouldn't do that. Okay, let me bait her real quick. Oh, we're friends now. Okay, and it's like then you do this, and it's like, no, everything you did just added up to what you said you weren't gonna do. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not like again, people make, like, imagine this, right? Let's say you're in a relationship, right? Like a normal relationship, and you're arguing with the others, your significant other. In that moment when you're heated, you'll say, people do that all the time. People say things that they don't mean to say. But this isn't like something there. It's like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing at that time. It's like, no, there's a process. This isn't like, oh, I said something on accident through a call. It's like, no, you sat there, your mind went through this process. Like, okay, this is a 15-year-old person. I'm an adult. No, I'm going to keep messing. You know, it's like there's a process. It's not like an instantaneous thing where you're in an argument and you say something you don't mean to say because it's like, oh, da 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 da. It's like, oh, you were the, and then it's like, okay, it slips out. But this is like a process thing, which means his mind knew what he was doing. Like, he knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't sit there and think, you know,
because it was over time. It was, it wasn't just one day. It wasn't
like,
just like one night, you know, one bad night. Like, it was over. This happened for a while. Like, you know, after I seen from what I've seen, it's been happening for a while. So, and the thing is, what I don't know, what scares me is this the only girl? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, right? Like, if he's willing to talk to one girl, I mean, you think he would care about the other? Like, think about it, like, you know. And that's the thing. I'm not trying to assume, but it's just like, that's just the way people are gonna think, man. That's the way people are gonna interpret the situation and take it, which sucks. But at the same time, it's real. That's how it is. It's supposed to be. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, well, you know, the rainbow's still my friend. You know, no. Like, we can't be going missing.
Yo, can I say something?
This is the truth. Yeah, Kudo. Yeah, we got Rikudo here, guys. The one and only. What's good, Kudo?
All right, with this whole situation specifically, it was extremely tough for me to even make the tweet, because even when Rainbow was like introduced to the entire group, I'm not going to say I liked him immediately. You know, it took me a while. I'm going to say this. It was up until a week ago that I just had got comfortable with Rainbow. And yesterday, in the past few days, has been the only, like, it was the first time ever I just hit up Rainbow by myself to hang out. I just now taught him some new algorithm tricks. I was teaching him how to make his channel blow up so he wouldn't have to work the job that he just got from moving in with Jones. Mm-hmm. And when I was talking to him after Rose told me what had happened, it was like listening to him talk and just processing that this entire thing was happening. It felt unreal, because it's like you can never really tell with stuff like this. I mean, yeah, Rainbow was weird, but I don't think anybody here can say, oh, like, he would do something like that. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
Go ahead.
Like, it might not be surprising now, but like, no one would have expected this, for real. Nobody.
Yeah, I never expected it. It was like, I'm not even going to lie to anybody. For a minute, I was hesitating to even make the tweet. I was like, do I just not say anything and just hope that this dude reforms? And it's just like,
I could tell you couldn't live with it, huh? You were just like, nah, it's just.
It was too much, because one, Rose is a big supporter of mine. I kind of see her as a little sister, so that automatically just threw me off whack. Because I was like, whoa, you know?
No, I think you made the right decision.
Yeah.
No, quote, like, I want everyone to quote what Kudo just said, how you're like, you know, I shouldn't say, or should I not say anything and just wait for him to change, or whatever you just said. That, like, right there was the problem, is like, how many times has he done something, done something wrong? We give him a chance, and then it's like he doesn't really change, or, you know, again, he lies or tries to manipulate. And so it's like with this, it's like, well, yeah, you say nothing. It's like, that's the thing. It's not like a one-time thing. We've given him numerous chances, and, you know, again, it would have been a situation, like I said earlier, it would have been another situation where it's like, you know, we could have kept this hidden, but again, he would have lived on, you know, like, oh, they kept it a secret, and it's like, oh, maybe I can get away with more things. It's like, no, like, it's just too far. Like, again, it's not
just like the thought of like, because I mean, he just moved in Jones, so like, I know as soon as it went out, Jones was like, all right, get him out of there. It just, holding that in your hands, it just, in my situation, it was just really weird and uncomfortable.
I know, because you feel like you literally have his life in your hands.
Because as I was doing it, I'm like, this guy is really gonna go homeless, but he deserves it at the same time. He deserves it. And it's just like, it threw me off so much, knowing that, like, I had to sit down and think for a minute when I left the call, and was like, well, damn, I really just did that. It's all out. You know, it is what it is now.
No, that's and, tough. Know, like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna be here and, oh, I'm so used to losing friends, but like, that's the thing. It's like, I can't say we've all, but, you know, I could speak for myself. Like, I've lost friends and stuff.
I've lost friends too,
but not over something like this. Like, it's usually just like, the friendship being crushed. But this isn't like a friendship being crushed. This is something he did that crushed a friendship, that also crushed, you know, trust, and ruined, you know, his reputation. And, you know, like I said, he had something special. You know, he had so much going on at his own little fan base, and it's like, you do something like this and you're no longer a representation of the community. It's, you know, you're just, no offense, just one of those Keemstar type people that get exposed, where it's like, you know, make all these lies and manipulations, and it's like, turns out, oh, you were dating this person. It's like, well, bye bye. And it's like you said, it's like, I could see like why you would hesitate. Like it's such a big problem that he'd do something like this. And again, like there was times, we'd always like joke around and stuff, and there was times where, again, he would be weird, but it's like you wouldn't think that, like, oh, you said that, yeah, you're this. It's like in the moment you just think that's just him. But then it's like now that he does this, it's like, okay, everything that we thought he would be added up until this point. And so all those times he was being weird makes a little bit more sense now, in terms of something like this.
That does make sense. Sorry, we just got a $5 donation from Electro Games. He said, first he stole someone's channel, stole thumbnails, and now this. This is honestly really effed up. Never really thought he would do this. Same, Electro. Same. Oh, just died in here. That's okay. But speechless. Seriously.
And what really, what
this chat
really
is
like messes
Rose
it
would
up
like
the
to
most.
speak.
What's up, Lion?
It just really messes up to realize is that we gave him so many chances to change himself into what he wants to be for the community and to make him like better for everyone else and for himself to have a healthier life. Yet he blew off so many chances that we gave him to blow it this far. It just still,
It sucks. It's like I
boggles
don't
my
understand.
mind.
All he
But
has
that's
to
what I'm
do.
saying. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got another donation.
Yeah, we all have so much to say. Yeah, go ahead. Read
Optic
it.
Rose
said-
wants to join the voice chat, by the way.
Optic
and say
said,
what
yeah,
she
hey,
wants to
this
say.
is yep, exactly. Someone just said Rose is trying to join the voice chat. All right. We can get her in here. I'm cool with that.
I'm trying to find her. Yeah, I'm trying to find her.
Yeah, I told her to join the voice chat to get dragged, but
Manny, you guys can still drag people. You guys can drag people, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
can.
Okay.
We
sweet.
can.
It's like I was saying, like the problem is like, again, like we made him feel like family. You guys don't understand. Like we think we're just, just content creators, but no, we made him feel like he was family. I considered him, like I've never met him in person and stuff, but like I feel like I knew him to a point where I can consider him family. But sometimes it'll be your own family or your own friends that'll backstab you, and so
Yeah,
it's
that
like
hurts
it's
the
almost like
most.
nothing new. Yeah, but it's like, we treated him like family. It's like we were strangers or just random content creators, that were third partying the situation. Whenever we confronted him about something he did, he, try to, again, he would treat us like, or at least me specifically in some situations where I called him out. I don't sit there and make a public tweet, but I sit there like, Rainbow, you shouldn't be doing this. Then he's like, oh, you could have came to me privately. It's like, no, like we're, quote unquote, your family. We helped you get in this situation. We helped your mental state. I want you to know that we're here for you. And so if you're doing these things, we're giving you chance after chance after chance. Like you need to stop, it's like a big child. He just doesn't listen. And I say it to his face too. I want you guys to know. I don't want to talk about it again. But I'm the type of person, like, I don't know about anyone in the chat. If anyone's a viewer of my channel, like, if I have something to say to someone, I would much prefer to do it in person to someone's face. I'm not fake. I know like any of us here aren't fake. We straight up say something to someone's face. So I'm not like, oh, I'm hiding behind my screen. I can say whatever I want about Rainbow. Like, no, I'd say it straight to his face. Problem is, I don't want to talk to him. And I know he's going to see this. And so if he does, Rainbow, I just want to know, man, you know what you did. And I do have to give you credit. There's a lot of people that don't know what they did wrong. They try to question the fact that he knows what he did wrong is what
Rose is in
like
the private club, so you can.
the only good thing.
All right,
But
y'all can move her in. We got another donation.
yeah,
from
I got her.
Doug. We got to move on, and I'd be willing to help people. I mean, I agree. We're gonna I don't think anyone's not moving on, but y'all got to realize, like, this is the first, like, we just barely found out about this like an hour ago, man. Like, it's not like we've been talking about this for days. This is still shocking to me. We got Rose Red here.
yeah,
Hello,
Oh.
Rose Red.
your wife had a good
Hello, everyone.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
How are you feeling? Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm still a little hurt.
Y'all hear that echo?
Whoa. What the?
Hold up. Who's echoing?
No, it's
Rose.
probably
Manny.
Dude, what the?
Manny.
Dude,
I've
what?
tried to fix it so many times. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What the?
This stream's gonna be like, what? Oh wait, is it good?
Yeah, it's good
I
now.
think it's good now.
Wait, who said my name? Lion?
I thought it was you for a minute.
Oh no. Who's in the call? You just here? Kidding. But yeah, y'all. I mean, this definitely was a longer stream than I think
Than
any
I
of us
thought it would,
expected.
yeah,
But
yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yo, Rose Red, I recommend putting in some headphones.
I recommend putting in some headphones or something. 8 a.m.
All right.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be difficult if it's echoing.
Yeah.
I think it's fixed now, is it?
Guys,
Oh,
give her a
she
break. She's
muted.
trying to get headphones.
She's definitely
okay.
trying to. Oh, she's trying to get
Yeah.
headphones. Okay.
You could do that, or like you can mute if we talk, and then we can not talk when you talk or something. But 70 people. What's good, everyone?
Oh wow, we got 70 people watching, bro. I haven't even been looking at the viewer count the whole time.
Yeah,
A
we
lot
shot
of
up.
people are here to see what is actually going on. 'Cause they
By the
want-
boat.
I'm scared to talk.
By
I did that so I could hear the echo.
Fix it.
the boy. Hey,
Or-
chat, you want some?
Sorry, I checked it so many times.
I don't understand. Okay, so I think I know how to fix it because my headphones used to do that. So my headphones would do that when they would like display the audio too loud, and then it would just go onto the microphone somehow. So I would probably just turn down the volume just a little bit, or switch out the. I don't know. Actually, what causes? Wait, what are you on? Are you on an Android device?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my man broke.
You're what broke?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I'd recommend just muting it.
Hold on. Yeah, go on mute for
Yeah,
a
I would
second,
just go on
please.
mute, Rose. It's gonna be hard.
Or-
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that-
Yeah, we'll just do what I said. Just you mute when we talk, and then we'll say like, "Oh, Rose, you can talk," and then you'll talk, and no one else
Yeah,
talk.
I think let's just go on mute
Yep.
and let her talk.
Sounds good.
But
All right. Who's got the
yeah,
first
so-
question to ask her? So if you guys don't know, by the way, in the stream, so I'm not trying to sound like I'm scared or drama alert, but we got Rose Red on the call. So yeah, we can hear from her. I'm glad she's here. I'm seriously glad she's here. So yeah.
Yeah, Rose, if you have anything to say.
Yeah, if you want to first of all just address anything or how you've been feeling since this has happened, I don't know. You can go into details if there's more things you want to say, because this right now, like this is your outlet right here to talk if you feel like, you've been getting, abused or anything like that in the past with Rainbow. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, but for sure, like Manny said, don't send him death threats and all that. He doesn't deserve it. But it took a lot for me to tell that to Kudo, because what he did was not right, and I tried to do my best. Like, I knew he was 19, so I blame myself, but I tried to do my best to keep the relationship simple and like say, let's not be inappropriate. But every time he would just ask for pictures or videos or whatever, and I felt so uncomfortable and I felt so used. And after what Kudo told me about those females he was talking to, it hurt even more. And what he just did wasn't right. And I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Damn.
He
Take a
made
deep breath.
me-
It's okay.
I felt so bad because I knew he had a lot of fans and you guys were like close to him, and I just felt so bad. But I got to the point where I wanted to take my own life, not because of like just school and like this house I'm in. He's my well, he was my boyfriend, but he was supposed to be there for me and try to help me, and he didn't. He only cared about himself, and if I didn't do what he liked, he just got pissed at me. And what hurt even most was when he apologized, he didn't care that he hurt me. He cared about himself only, that he got exposed. And I don't know, I just want you guys to know. I thank God every second I told Terry, because I honestly went my life because I felt worthless because of him, and Tariq, thank you so much. I really do love you like a brother. That's really all I have to say.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And that's the problem too. It's like he's made jokes behind camera, y'all, and like, about like, girls and stuff, even that like older girls and stuff, not they weren't all underage or whatever, but he would make a lot of jokes where it's like he was only interested in that side. He didn't care about the personality and stuff like that. He only wanted them for, what. And so that's just the problem. It's like it started out as like a joke, and then it like evolves until it's like, well, it's starting to add up. It's getting a little too suspicious now. It's like every girl that joins, a call or whatever, it's like you're acting weird. It's like, even if it's as a joke, it's like you don't make them feel uncomfortable. If they're, because I there's girls out there like that, joke like that and are willing to be weird like that and, follow along with the joke. But then there's some where it's like, it's obvious they don't like what you're saying. So you should stop. And they keep going, because they don't care about, what's going on with their life and their personality. Yeah, they only want them for, for them. Chat knows what I'm talking about, but that's just a big problem. I sound like a broken record at this point, but I mean, ultimately, it's just like, again, don't send death threats, don't do anything. I don't condone that at all. Do I want to beat up Rainbow? I kind of do. I'm not gonna lie, but again, what is that going to solve? It's just my aggression at that point. It's just like a selfish aggression type thing. Because I'm disappointed, again, you treat someone like family, you do all these things for them, and then they just don't accept it, and I'm sorry you guys got to see the serious side of us, because you're used to us being goofy and silly, but it's just like, again, this isn't the internet, don't compare this to Minecraft, you're a PvP YouTuber, it's like, no, this is real life. Again, this is exactly what we said with the Rainbow situation when, we did our charity streams for him. We said, this is real life, don't compare this to a game. And it's kind of just same concept here. It's like, this isn't a game. You guys are used to, playing Sky Wars and Treasure Wars and PvP this, PvP that, combos this, CPS. It's like, no, remove all that for a second and realize this is real life. This is someone who we trusted. It's a friend, a close friend at that. Someone we help lift up. And for him to not only betray us, betray his fans, and treat, other women like this, it's just like, it's just a combination of just, it's really just who he is. Can he change? Yeah, I mean, everyone can change, but it also depends on how much people are willing to accept that change.
Yo,
for me,
keep going. I'm sorry.
Last thing I was going to say is just for me, it takes a long time for something like this. It's going to take a very, very long time for me to accept, him as a friend at all.
That's like I said, time will heal it. Time heals pain, but some things just take a lot more time than others. But one thing I want to say is I noticed something in chat. So Nikki actually said that she's dealt with the same thing, and I know that's just like someone saying that, but one thing I have to say that I actually saw firsthand, this is new, like this is like what I've seen. So Nikki's saying that she went through this too. One thing I noticed that was really suspicious or weird one of these days or a couple weeks ago is this. So Rainbow's playing Among Us with us in a stream, okay? And I remember I added Nikki to this, okay? So wow, okay, this is crazy. I feel like I'm connecting some sort of dots right here. So Nikki, guys, if you don't, okay, so let me rephrase everything. So I'm streaming Among Us Live, guys. I have a video up on my channel probably like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks. I remember I added Nikki, and it was weird. It's like I added her, and like she told me she was down to play and everything, and then like in seconds, as soon as I added her, she left the group chat. I feel like it's because Rainbow was in there, and like I didn't want to say it, but I don't know. I feel like that might be something. Think about. Yeah, go ahead.
What happened was, me, Nikki, and Rainbow and some other guy, we were all in a group chat. We talked to each other, had fun, whatever. And, I was texting Nikki, and she's like, and she said something like, oh yeah, well, my boyfriend haven't been going through the best time either. And I asked her, oh, who's your boyfriend? She was like, oh, it's the guy in the group chat. I'm like, this guy? She's like, no. And I'm like, Rainbow? She said, yeah. I'm like, wait, you're dating Rainbow? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like,
wait, who said that?
Nikki. Rainbow was dating Nikki while he was dating me. And then, cause she told like one person, I think, and he got like really upset. Then he broke up with her, and he told me like, "Oh no, like after we broke up, I started dating you." But like, I looked at the timelines, and we were dating while they were dating, and he was just the worst. He is not somebody to trust.
Bruh. Do you know how old Nikki is, by the way?
Pretty sure she's 18, if I remember.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
she told she was 18.
That makes it less worse, but that doesn't change the fact that like what he's doing is wrong, though. Like, you guys see the point? Like, that's just, come on, bro. 2 people at the same time, and then on what?
That's not even it. Tyreek
That's not
also
even
told us,
it?
like-
Not even it?
No, Tyreek told me on Discord that he was having the dirty time, if you know what I mean, with other chicks on Tinder while we were dating.
Woo!
So that's the thing that we
I
know
can
about.
vouch for.
Yeah, that he straight up told us. Like, that's the thing, y'all, behind the scenes, he tells us all these things, and it's like,
Manny, he didn't tell us though he was dating Nikki though, and Rose Red. He didn't tell us that though.
wait, whoa, you guys, no, that part I knew. But I thought it was different time periods though. I
That's
didn't know
what
it
I
was.
thought too.
I didn't know it was at the same time. I knew they
Bro.
were dating. I didn't know it was at the same time. Whoa.
Bro, what? I can't believe this. Is this real? Like, when you think it can't get any worse, it's just getting worse. Like, seriously.
It's like what you said too. It doesn't, like, that's the thing. At least Nikki was 18 and stuff, but that doesn't change anything. You don't, like, that's not
still
only
not
like
cool. That's still not
cheating,
cool.
that's scumbagging. Like, that's just, like I said, even it doesn't matter their age. When you're in that situation, both at the same time. Again, one, again 15, other 18. The problem is, that in itself, but the fact it's like, again, it kind of just proves what Rose said about, like, he just doesn't care about people's feelings. Again, breaking, quote unquote, 2 people's hearts or whatever, and it's like, dude, it's like you don't care about these people. You only want them for pictures, and
You just use them.
Yeah, just use
Say something
them.
else real quick. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
go
I don't mean to
ahead.
interrupt.
Oh, go ahead. If you feel like you want to say anything, say it now.
Say it now.
For real.
But yeah, like, guys, always look out. I was actually even about to post a video like this, like, how people say like even salt looks like sugar. That's him, because like, if I didn't send him pictures, he was pissed. He was like, "Oh my god, why? Like, all right, whatever, just leave me alone." I'm like, "I'm sorry," and he's like, "I don't care, just leave me alone." Like, he just sounded pissed.
Wait. You're telling me if you would be mad if you didn't send pictures.
Yeah, like, if I didn't send him pictures that he wanted, he would be really mad. And I was just like, dude, I'm sorry. Then, like, I even went on my Twitter once saying, like, I feel useless because I feel like I'm only good for one thing. When it comes to my boyfriend, he's like, "Oh my god, can you stop? Like, stop making a fool of yourself, and like, stop. Like, I'm not even mad. Stop making a fool of yourself." And I'm like, I'm not. I'm just saying. And I don't know. That's what I had to say. Like, he only wants what he wants, and if you don't, he just gets so pissed, and he made me hate myself. And I was so close. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say it fully, but I did take some pictures, but I did not send it to him because I had a second thought. But like, he was just something else, and I'm so glad Jones knew about it.
No, that I respect. That's the thing, though. Like, I do, like, that I gain a lot of respect from you saying that. You saying how, like, you realize your guys' age, and that I respect. Again, it's like, it's when people realize what they did, and it's like, again, you can't fully blame yourself. I mean, here's the thing, I want to be honest, there is a point where it's like, you need to, like, you have to play a part too where you just back away. Like, you could be friends with someone who's underage, but to take it to that level, like, there's just a point where you need to back away. But again, we were saying for Rainbow, he's mature, he's a mature adult. He was the aggressor in this situation. He should have played more of a part to, like, no, like, we could be friends, but, like, not to this degree, as far as he took it. And it's like you said, like, it seems like you were just pressured into it. And so even though you might have taken pics and stuff, the fact that you had those second thoughts, again, you weren't doing it because you were trying to get to that point with him. You were doing it because, again, it just seems like it was just pressure, you know, like he would get mad if you did it. And again, especially when you're younger, you have, you know, more fearful thoughts that he's going to be more aggressive. And that's the problem. It's like he should have been more, you know, more mature about the situation. Like you can't, you know, even if you take someone who's 18 or above, you know, sitting there pressuring them for pictures, it's like, yeah, they're actually of age, but it's like, no, you're still trying to pressure someone into doing something. It's like he doesn't care about their mental health. He just wants them for, you know, their female figure. And so
fear too that he can sense like you feared him, so he took that as control of you.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like
that's
to us,
toxic
he
and
kind of,
abusive.
yeah, he kind of rubbed off that aggression, especially to me. Like if I confronted him about something, I kind of saw that aggression. It's like, you know, we're guys and stuff, so, you know, it's like, you know, I'm like, you know, okay, dude, you want to act all big and tough, but it's like, you know, towards someone who you're pressuring for pictures and stuff like that, it's like, come on. Like at that point, it's much worse because, you know, you probably don't know each other as personally and stuff like that. And, you know, he's over here pressuring like, oh, send pics. And it's like, I'm only joking, but it's like, he's not. That's the problem. It's like, it's always, oh, I'm joking, but you're actually not. And so, like I said, like, it doesn't matter at that point, like in that specific factor of that situation, it at that point, doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter if you're 12, 15, 18, 25, you don't pressure someone into doing something like that. And it's like you said, you were trying to keep the relationship can't speak, you know, calm. You were trying to keep it at, you know, nothing too crazy. And like I said, I do respect that. You know, you weren't trying to go full force, but it's like, again, for him, he's mature. He's an adult. He shouldn't have taken it that far. He shouldn't have, you know, at most.
Never have went this far. It should never have.
Yeah,
all.
I'm dragging on about it, but it's just the best way I can put it. He really shouldn't have taken it that far, and to lie about it too at first, you know, because he, you know, Kudo was like, yeah, he lied at first and then he told the truth, and it's like, why didn't you tell the truth in the first place? So hopefully that summarizes, dude, my words today. I've been talking a lot today, y'all, so my words all over the place.
I'd say another thing though, for real, is like looking forward, like it's not just like one of those situations where like we just be like, okay, we just can't be friends right. No, we got to make sure like this type of stuff don't be happening, you know what I mean? Like in the community, like that's what I'm telling y'all. If you guys are under the age of 18, man, you watching my content, you gotta be safe, man, on the internet. Like even though it's just the internet, like there's gonna be a lot of creepy ass dudes on here who's gonna ask for, you know, things that, you know, are probably really making you feel real uncomfortable, you know. And don't feel the need to just do it because they have a certain sub count or whatever. No, that makes you look like, you know, makes you look bad too. No, don't do it. Don't do it just because, you know, you look up. No, if they telling you that, that's respect lost. Cut them off right there, for real. Y'all gotta like, I don't know, dude. Like this is just so bad to me because it's like this could have happened to anybody. You know what I mean? And it's just, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that, you know, Rainbow's still, you know, he's out there right now, and I hope he learns from his lessons. That's the one thing I don't like, how he wasn't exactly like, he didn't, you know, get the, I mean, it's going to be hard either way because what he did is so wrong. It's against the law, you know, it's all this, but I don't know. I just wish I could have really like genuinely tried to like make him understand that this is wrong. Like this is not like, you just can't be thinking, you can't be, no, like that, not, it's just not okay, Rainbow, like at all, bro. Like if you're watching this, Rainbow, I don't know why I said bro, but like if you're watching this, Rainbow, you were such a good friend to me. You were such a good friend to everyone here. You had all your fans, man, and you literally let everyone down, bro. And the only way to make things better is own up to your decisions, you know, or actions. I mean, yeah, own up to your actions and just, I think just take one step at a time, man. You got to really reset your mind. I mean, right now he's probably got a lot going. If you guys don't know, he just got kicked out of Jones's house. Jones just went streaming too. I don't know if he's still streaming, but Jones was streaming with his brother, and I mean, he already told us what happened. He basically went over, you know, drove an hour and a half after he bought like a new car and all that, went over to his house where Rainbow lived at, because remember, don't forget, we helped not just, well, I don't want to say we, but we all kind of helped, but Jones is a big factor because Jones literally let him live in, you know, his house, his apartment, and Jones had to go over there, you know, and just kick him out with his brother. You know, he said he tried super hard and he did it, you know, didn't have any violence in the situation, but he just got Rainbow to pack everything and just move. So Rainbow's down the streets now, guys, but it's just, that's the thing. It's tough, but it's like, dude, like you got a second chance on all this, man. And that's the thing that hurts the most to me, y'all. He got a second chance. He really did. Like not a lot of people can say, can get kicked out of their house and have all these people, all these friends, you know, all of these supporters, man, all these people who actually care about you, because you got to realize one thing. His mom didn't care about him. His mom clearly didn't teach him, raise him right, you know, and all this. But he had the people here. He had all of us to care about him, bro. And he let us down, you know, the people who actually cared about him and actually tried to make, you know, his life better, bro, and gave him a second chance. And that's what hurts the most, is giving him that second chance, you know, all of these people, bro, all of them. And just to see him throw it away for something so careless is just, it's just something that's actually going to play games with my mind, you know, like like even after I end the stream, guys, like even after, you know, a couple days, you might think it's dandy and, you know, all fine and dandy, but it's not. Like in my head, I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but in my head, like Rainbow was someone like we really got along with good. Like honestly, like I know there was days where he would just, you know, he would piss me off and like he would do things that were just out of line, but overall he was, you know, he did have like overall, like everyone knows there was parts about him that was really cool. Like he was a good person at times, you know, but like this is his true colors, and it's a damn shame to see it, man. It's a really damn shame to see it. So one thing I want to say to all of y'all, man, is, hey, don't take life for granted and literally think before you do anything. Like, you got to think about everything, man. And not just that, but, like, come on, man. Be a good person out here, y'all. Like, don't be trying to take advantage of somebody, bro. Just stop. Like I don't care what. Just stop taking advantage of people. Karma is real, and it just proved it in this case, too, man. You know what I mean? Like, he could have been doing this beforehand, got kicked out. All of us helped him out, and you're still doing it. And guess what happened? Karma came back around, and he got kicked out again. And I never am the type to prey on someone's downfall, ever. But you know what I mean? Like, some things are deserved, and I feel like, oh, wow, Panduma's in this game. I felt like this was deserved, and Panduma's going to mollywop me. But I felt like this was deserved, seriously. It's hard to say that, you know, just to kick someone out on the streets, bro, but, like, it's not right. It's just not right. I don't know. That's all I want to say. So, yeah.
It's like I said, dude. I spent so much time. I keep saying I hate plugging myself like that, but again, like a lot of this I relate to, where it's like you spend so much time. Like let's say we spend so much time trying to help someone. You know, we're so focused on other people, less on ourselves, and it's like they do something like this, and all it feels like is you just took $2,000 out of your own bank account and you just burned it in front of you for no reason. Like that's what it feels like. You know, you're wasting all your time trying to help other people, and it feels like none of it was worth it. Like the entire time you're helping someone that really just didn't take it for, you know, or they took it for granted. You know, they do something like this, and it's like, if you have this type of mindset, most likely, I don't even want to know what else is on his mind. You know, he could be crazy. You know what I mean? Like he could be something else. And so that's just the problem. It's just a combination of just lying, not being a great example for the community at all. Again, don't send them death threats. I don't want anyone doing that. But you can't be upset with them, just like we are, because it is a problem. Big problem.
It's a big problem, dude. It's a big problem. Like, he's really lucky he's not around the type of people that would really probably just be, you know, smash his face into the ground for doing this type of things. Like, I've seen it on the news. I've seen it all over. Like, he's still, like, I don't know. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it, guys. Like, you guys got to understand how happy I was after we made the Rainbow charity live stream. And I'm not even joking, y'all. You know, all of that money that went for that stream, we gave it to Rainbow, bro. All of it went to Rainbow. All of it, bro. All of that. And I was so happy. I was like, yo, like, we actually could, you know, help him get in a house, you know, all of that, you know. And that hurts, bro. That really hurts. Like, I'm not trying to make y'all feel bad for us, but it's like, damn, like, this sucks. This really sucks, dude. This really sucks. Rose Red, you want to say anything else? Oh, I'm sorry, Lion.
I'm
sorry, Lion.
It's okay.
Sorry, Lane, you go ahead.
It's okay. Go ahead.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. See what's on your mind.
I just really, really want to say I'm so sorry for everybody's money he took. And especially Braxton. If Braxton's watching this, or Jones is, I am more apologetic towards you two, because they have done everything for him, and it breaks my heart that he did that. And I don't know, I'm just sorry. Oh god, I'm so sorry.
I don't think you
guys.
should
I don't
apologize,
need to
though.
Apologize, though.
I know, I'm trying not to get too emotional. I'm sorry.
I mean, I could feel from your perspective. It's just like, I'm just trying to think, like, even though it's online, you know, relationship, it's still a relationship. You still connect with somebody. It's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard, honestly, to see this.
And I really do want to thank everybody who's been there, and, you know, like, You guys have done so much, and thank you. And I'm really sorry that he did that. And because, yes, I do realize, like, yeah, I was the victim. I was the one in the relationship, but what he did to me, he did to you guys as well. And I'm so sorry. That's all.
Yeah, he
Yo, that's,
took advantage of all of us, and you're
It's-
not alone.
yeah, it's like I say, like here, if I say I'm in a relationship, what's the first thing that comes to mind? People think, oh, he's got a girlfriend. But people got to realize a relationship, like if you look it up in a dictionary, it's straight up just your connection with someone else. Because you know we've evolved so much where we just twist and turn words. You know, we make new definitions for words. When we think relationship, we just think, oh, just boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever. But a relationship, because like you said, like even though it's online, it's still a relationship. But I bring that up because it's like with us all being friends, that's a relationship. And so even though it's online, when that's crushed, that's why we feel saddened or whatever when someone gets betrayed or whatever. And so it's like it's not just the fact that it's like, oh, just a significant other type of thing. It's just like, no, a relationship in general, friendship, it's just someone you have a connection with. And when that gets broken, it hurts the person. It probably hurts both slightly, but it's typically the person that had genuine feelings for that person, whether it was a friendship or a relationship. And then the other person obviously who just didn't care, in this case it would be him. He didn't have, I from what I'm hearing, it just doesn't sound like he had genuine feelings. You did, but his intentions were completely different, and he was just trying to bait you into something that you didn't want to be in. And so it's things like that where it's like, yeah, it's online, but it's like it's still a relationship. And to treat you guys like that, it's just like
I understand. Thank you all so much for having me, and I just wanted to say my piece so you all can know, like, my side of the story.
I'm really glad you said this because I know some sort of channel is gonna clip this, like some sort of like I don't know, like whether it's Jaden Plays, shout out to Jaden Plays, but whether if it's Jaden Plays or I forgot the guy who retweeted Kudo's tweet, but there's just I know there's a lot, not just that, but this could even make it on Drama Alert or Scares. Like I really can see it. Like
Pika clicks.
Pika clicks.
Yeah,
Yep,
Pika.
yep. Pika. Like that's bad. Like that. I knew Rainbow knew it was bad as soon as that happened. But I'm super glad that you came out and talked to us. But I just want to make sure you're good and all that. Like for real, don't be afraid of like shooting the DMs and just ask any of us or like any of the people in the Empire community. Like if if you need any help or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because like I don't know, I've been through relationship issues for real. Like when it comes to trust, like feel like when you've gotten cheated on, but like this is just completely different. I mean, there's a lot more to this situation that makes it what it is. But I just want to make sure you're good. I'm glad that you didn't do anything dumb or stupid after this. I'm glad you made the right decisions. You spoke out about it. So you know what, I just want to say good job for real. And that don't hold your head too down on this. Like even like afterwards, like don't feel like you're not enough or whatever just because Rainbow did this for real. Like I'm telling you, like you do have a different personality to me. Like I do see like that you're a genuine person. Cause like if I can't be the only one who speaks on this, but like a lot of us in the Empire community and like in this community, I've seen so many people, have support come from Rose Red, like her being on their videos, commenting first and all that for a long time, So, I mean, like I said, guys, it's a damn shame to see this for real. Especially happened to her. So, yeah, that's what I got to say. Thank you for tuning in for real and joining us for real. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And building off of that, it's like we said, y'all, again, people like mental health is a serious thing, but like I'm saying this right now and be honest, like be completely honest with everybody here and in the chat, dude. Don't let just a single person, let alone a few people, make you feel like you're something that you're not. If you feel like, oh, I'm not, I'm worthless, blah blah blah. Over one person, I'm gonna, hurt myself. It's not worth it. You can't let a single person, or even a couple people, or even people in general, like bring you down like that. Like the point of life, you need to realize your own worth. You need to realize what you're capable of. And especially if, you're someone who, because I know people that are just dying to get in relationships. If you're that type of person, there's a billion people in the world. There's billions and billions and billions and hundreds of millions of people in the world. Find someone, you'll get there. But let alone, you can't let, again, single person or just a few people, or even, again, like I said, people in general, 10, 20 people. You can't let people bring you down, because there's so many people in the world where it's not just, you don't need friends to survive and all that other stuff, but it's like, you got to know your own worth and realize it's like, no, like I'm stronger than that. I can't let I can't let people tell me what I am and stuff like that. And so, again,
That's why I tell people, man.
it just seems how, it's just how life is now. No matter if it's a friendship or a relationship, it's like you're getting backstabbed one way or another. And it's easy to say just move on, but there's obviously going to be some emotional attachments there. But again, it's just like in this situation, there's so many factors that play into it. It wasn't just, oh, one person was younger, the other person was older. It's like, no, he straight up just broke someone's feelings, and it's like he didn't care. It was always about my reputation, or my 4 channels are more important. It's like, no one cares. No one really honestly cares. We want to know what you have to say. What is your honest, are you going to own up to this? And he didn't really do that. So everyone in the chat, man, just know your worth. It's not worth it. Don't take your own life. I'm saying that right now. Don't hurt yourself. Don't take your own life. There's so many years ahead of you that are much, much more worth it than the life you're living right now. Trust me. Mm-hmm. Even if you think you're living a good life right now.
Thank you.
Like me.
Thank you for saying that's smart. Like, dude, for real. Like, people think just because it's a dark time right now, it's going to always stay that way. No, like, that's why I tell people, bro, dark days are sometimes the best, because, like, when you go through a dark time and you get out of it, there's no better feeling, man. There's no better feeling. I'm telling y'all, keep y'all head up, man. And people, it's crazy, man. People don't realize how quick life can change. Like for this, for example, things were just fine a day ago. Now they just changed. Like that's exactly what could happen with y'all lives, man. You guys could be living a miserable life for the first 19 years of your life, and then all of a sudden things just get better. And what could happen? A reason behind that is whether you decide to just think that way, or just things just get better on their own. But I'm telling y'all, man, some things you can't control. Don't let it get in your head, for real. You can't. I don't know, man. This, for this situation, everybody who's affected by it, just don't be thinking about it too much, for real. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but that's the best thing to do right now, seriously. And there's a lot more to look forward to, seriously. I'm glad that things are this way, because I feel like the community is going to be a lot more connected after this, for real. People are going to be more truthful, honest, and a lot of people who are doing stuff like this, hopefully more of them get exposed, because this is just not right. I hate this, for real.
And
yeah, what?
Guys, I just want y'all to know, me, yes, I do get upset, but I get over it very quickly. And don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna be rosy red. I'm still always gonna have my DMs open if any of you need to talk to me, because I'm always gonna be there. I'm always still gonna be commenting positivity, because that's what makes me feel better. And guys, please, I was in a dark moment, but I had somebody there. All right, so if you guys ever need somebody, I'm here. Pockets here. Kudos here. We're all here, okay? So please talk to somebody, and I just love you all so much. And please be better people. I have to go, but thank you all so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you, honestly, for
coming.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I have to go.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you.
In chat, it's like we said, I used to say this. This is kind of something I came up with, but it's like, what blinds you more? This is a dumb metaphorical statement, but think about it. What blinds you more? If you're in a dark room, no light, go in your room right now, you turn off all your lights, you can still see, right? Now, what if I take the sunlight and I shine it in your face? You can't see. That's because when you're in the darkness, you can still see, you can still find a way out of that room. When you're blinded by sunshine and joy, you are so distracted by the good things that you realize that being in the darkness isn't so bad. And so that's why I tell people, when you're in the dark, you can still see, you can still find a way out. When you're blinded by joy and sunshine, you can't see because you're blinded by all the good things that came to you after you were patient and you did good things, and they all just came right back towards you. I think of it as like a reflection, a sun reflection. It bounces off a glass doorway right back on your face, and it's like, oh, I did all these good things, and it's like, wow, it all came back to me. And so for you, like I said, you guys in the dark, man, metaphorically, if you're in those dark times, there's still a way out. There's always a way out. You can go in your room, turn off all your lights, you can still see. All right.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of dark times, so Everyone in chat for some reason telling me to talk to Corvix, so I know he's in a dark time right now. I mean, hey, if someone wants to send this to Corvix, since this is a deep stream, I mean, I guess I'll just talk about it now. But if you guys don't know, I guess Corvix, yeah. So there's a guy in our community named Corvix HD. He's a YouTuber. He tweeted a couple days ago, some really suicidal, or not just a couple days ago, but lately he's been tweeting out a lot of suicidal things. And like I've been trying to really DM him, guys. Like I've been trying to talk to, Corvix, and I'm like the same thing that me and Manny are telling him. Like right now is a tough time for you, Corvix, but you can make it out, man. Like I hate it when people, they talk down on themselves, they talk down, on life and stuff because it's not going well right now. Like it's never permanent, bro. Dark times is never permanent. Like I just want y'all to know that it's always temporary. Same with good times. They can be temporary too. But life is what you make it. If you think in a negative way, negative, mindset, that negative energy is going to come to you. You got to manifest your energy, guys. Like seriously, like you got to really, really think positive thoughts if you want to get out of a good time. Like how does that make any sense? Like Corvix, you got to listen to me, buddy. Like how will it make any sense, dude, if you just, were to just kill yourself one night? You know what I mean? Like how does that make, that doesn't kill the pain, dude. That doesn't kill. What kills the pain is, you getting through it right now. Like I know it's tough, but you can do it, dude. Like, and if you do, you're going to look back and be like, you know what? Like, hey, I'm grateful for real. Like, cause dude, life is too short. Life is too short and you are way too young. If you guys don't know, Corvix is 13 years old, bro. He is way too young to be thinking thoughts like that for real, man. Like, I don't know, man. Life is tough, y'all. I'm telling y'all, life is tough, but you gotta keep pushing, man. You gotta keep pushing. I'm telling you, like that. There's a point behind all of this, man. Seriously, I'm not trying to be like I'm right now. I'm sounding more than just who I am, which is Pocket Gaming. But I don't really care. Like this is real life for real, and I'm gonna say it till I'm gone. I'm gonna say it till I'm not here, and that's dude. You are all important, bro. Everyone's got a purpose in life. You just gotta find it. You just got to live for it. You know what I mean? And sometimes your purpose doesn't come right away. It might not come this year. It might not come in the next couple. But, hey, you keep going, bro. You never know. You never know. For real.
Yeah, it's like, building, dude, you couldn't have said any better right there. I mean, it's like you said, like, again, what are you proving? Literally nothing. You are hurting more people than you are actually doing. Like,
and his parents. Like, even though they've done this.
Yeah, like, is that how you want to go out? You want to go out hurting more people? It's like, no, you want to. Your life needs to end naturally. It needs to end with peace. You need to feel like you've gotten to the end of the road, and I think that's the thing people think. They think, oh, if I ended here, this is the end of the road. It's not the end of the road. You just stopped yourself in your tracks. There's a difference. You didn't reach the end of the road. You just stopped yourself in your tracks, and you got nowhere. You're hurting more people than you actually are, and like people need to realize. And it's so hard to explain because we feel like a broken record, but there's not much more we can say than people care about you. Well, how do you know that? Because that's just human nature. Humans do so many natural things that are so common between us that it's just, there's so many good people out there that care about every type of personality, right? Like me, I don't judge someone instantly. I want to know the person before I judge them, or think, is this person cool? Are they rude? Are they disrespectful? Oh, they're chill. Oh, they're cool. Oh, they need help with this. Blah blah blah. It's like people care about you. There's not much more I could say than that. And so people just need to straight up just understand that, again, like what I said, just take away the part, oh, I need glasses. No, just think about it. If you go in your room and turn off your lights, is it hard to see? Yeah, but you could still find a way out. If I take the sun and I shine it in your face, you can't see it all. And so that right there just proves that, like, when you're in the darkness, and using that as a metaphor to the sun, it's like, that's why a lot of these rich people are so blinded by their money, because they have all this wealth and stuff. They just forgot what reality is. They're so used to getting stuff handed to them. When you're in the dark, when you're in those dark places, there is a way out, and taking your life isn't one of them, right? So people just need to realize that there's so, like, you guys don't understand. I mean, like I said, we're 19, 20, 21. Even I still feel like I'm too young. You know what I mean? Like, we're still too young. People are like, oh, you got people out here that are 13, 12, 11. And it's like, dude, we're 19 and we still feel like we're too young. So you got to realize so many years ahead of us, ahead of you guys. And, It's not worth it at all. There's people here for you. That's what the Empire is about. Here for things like this. We don't fake any of this. This is all genuine stuff we talk about behind the scenes. They're just like, no, it's not worth it in life.
It's
There's
not
so much more to life than people realize.
It's not. Does anyone else got anything also to say after Manny about Corvix? Because it's not. There's just so much more. Like I hate it when people talk down, bro, for real like that.
And honestly, Corvix, I know you don't usually see it, but there are people there that really do care about you. And when you really got to think sometimes too is that if you do end your life, you don't realize the people you're leaving behind with all the pain and agony. Like, it's, well, I don't know what else to say.
I mean, that's right. I get what you mean. Like think about it. Like whenever people do things like that or like, you know, have thoughts like that, they always think about the bad things, but they never think about the good things. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm telling you, Corvix. You got to think about the good things in your life, man, for real. And I know it might seem like, it might just seem like in your mind, because this is definitely, because I felt that way before. In your mind, you probably feel like there's just no way. There's just no way things will get better. But like I said, time heals everything, dude. It really does. Even though people say time isn't real, like, I know, but like, come on. If we're really talking time, man, from a year from now, I guarantee you things can get a lot better for you, Corvix. If you keep your head up, man, you just keep doing you. And guess what? Like, you're talking about your parents and all this. To me, it's like, I want to know how you're really talking with them. Like, are you coming with a, you know, hostile, aggressive, you know, defensive approach? Or you know, because I was thinking, like, yo, what if you just, you know, just sacrifice it, man. Just think about it. Sacrifice your phone or all this stuff for a couple weeks, man. Let them know, you know, get your respect, man. Let them get your respect for real. And, you know, to know that you're good, you know, that you're, like, because I don't know what the issue is exactly, but he's been telling me, like, they don't let him do anything. They don't let him go anywhere. All right, this dude's just going to target me. But, like, I don't know. To me, the way he said it is like no one cared. You know what I mean? And I disagree with
live?
that. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Hey man, I'm cooled down right now, but I have everything on video. I have it on video proof of him saying that he was dating a 15-year-old girl.
Damn,
So
y'all hear that?
I can send that.
So
proof
we
and
were
I
just
can-
talking about Corvix,
back
but
on
yeah,
my
bring it
computer.
back, Rainbow, since you're here, Jones, the one and only King Jones. You guys go for free. Go check him out.
Listen, y'all. So I'm with my older brother too. Okay. So I was with my older brother too. If my brother wasn't there, on some real shit, I probably would have went to jail. Like, I get if you're trying to find love and shit, but if you have to go with a younger girl, bro, you're excuse my language, but you're fucked up. And like it really pissed me off, man. Words can't describe how pissed off
I feel you, dude, because
I had to drive it. I literally was like with my aunt and uncle. I was catching up with my family. I get this bullshit, and I had to drive. I drove an hour to my hometown, and I had to drive an hour back, and an hour back to my crib to kick this punk ass out before I whooped his ass because I was about to fight him, y'all. And I'm back in my hometown, so I've been on the road for 3 hours. I'm fed up.
Dude, that's what we explained, Jones. Like we were saying, dude, like you in action
I have everything
went
on
the
video,
hardest,
bro.
man. You did no, like Jones. I don't want you to feel any blame though, dude, for real, like or like any fault in any of this too, dude. Like, dude, you did everything you could to help him out, and that just sucks, dude. If I was in your shoes, like I'm not gonna lie, I'd be super. Like I'm pissed right now, but I'd be super pissed if I was in your shoes. So I'm really glad how you handled it, for real. Glad your brother was there with you.
Yeah,
everyone in chat saying preach, Jones. Everyone in chat, like I'm not even joking. There's a lot of people just spamming preach. Yep. All right.
Hey, my older brother was there. He never seen me act like this before.
Nah, but that's where he knew he was in the wrong. He was scared. He was shaking.
No, he was crying.
Yeah,
we made him
Wow.
cry,
and I didn't.
and I don't feel bad too because he's a pedophile.
And therefore, I mean, yeah, it would have been all right to beat his ass. I've done that shit before, but there was no point of doing it when he was scared shitless. And all I said to him was like, "Hey, listen, bro, I've been in the joint and I've stomped a pedophile out, and I have." And I said, "I ain't scared to do it again." And he said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." That's all he said.
And then when me and my brother we went in my room and started talking, because we're like, yo, we're like, yo, bro, like he's like stuck. He was standing in that same position for like
He didn't know what to
5
do.
minutes. He didn't say a word really.
He didn't know if you were gonna come up in there and beat his ass.
I made him flinch too, bro. It was crazy. Like my brother was looking out for my career. He was like, bro, you can't fuck up your YouTube career because of him. Like you can do what's right and kick him out, but like fighting isn't worth it. At the heat of the moment, bro, if my brother wasn't here, bro, oh yeah, if I wouldn't have went and picked up my brother, yeah, bro, he would have been cooked.
I've done a lot of stupid shit in my life, and I don't want you to fuck up on mistakes that I've made by doing shit like that. So that's why I told you not to do it.
And we're sorry for the language. It's just the heat of the moment.
Nah, dude, it's a different type of stream. It doesn't matter at all. Like I swore to in it. It doesn't matter. It's frustrating, bro. Cause Jones, can you explain to the people like how good of a relationship we got with Rainbow? Or like we got close with him. We knew his story, man, and like to see it end like this, it's like what the hell, man?
But
like you know what I mean?
It's fraud, man. That's straight fraud, dude.
It's fraud.
It is fraud.
It's betrayal.
Fraud,
Mm-hmm.
It's called freeloading. And honest to God,
his ass is walking a cold ass road because it's cold outside.
it's cold. If you want to be honest, you want me to say the temperature in Indiana right now?
It's
It is
26 degrees.
It is it's 26 degrees right now. It's 26 degrees. I'm someone with the heart, right? No hezzy. Like I felt like LeBron James with that hezzy. I kicked him out, bro. No cap. I said, get out, bro. I said, you have 5 minutes to pack your shit and get out. I don't want to see you.
And I had to go outside and smoke.
Yeah, my brother had to go outside. My brother had to get outside because my brother was starting to get worked up. But all I want to say is I might join back in a little bit. I'm gonna go drop my brother off.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah, we won't be streaming by the time you get back, but I do want to talk to you, man, for real. Cause like, there's a lot we do want to talk about off camera and stuff, for real. But like, overall, Jones, I'm just proud of you for real, the way you handled it, man, for real.
And the one thing I wanted to make sure though, because if someone's gonna commit fraud, who knows if his story is actually legit now? What if his mom, was trying to get him to do well, and he obviously doesn't listen. He's messing with a 15-year-old girl.
Shit, he could have been touching his little sister or some shit, dude.
Yeah, he does have a little sister too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Some
man.
shit. I got a 7-year-old daughter, and I don't put up with that.
Yeah, bro, and that's just
Thank you.
just fucked up, bro. And like I said, I'm probably when I get to my mom's, I have it all on video. I'm gonna cut all the fucking dry edits, all the dry parts out, and I'm gonna make it all into one. And if people want to see like the full raw clips, I can do that when I get home on my computer. But I'm trying to enjoy family time. That's what I was trying to do today for my weekend, since my weekends are my only days off for my week. So I'm gonna enjoy my family time the rest of the night, hang out with some boys. I'll definitely catch up with you guys later. I just need
yeah. Take your time, man, for real. Take your time. That was stressful.
on some crazy shit. If Roos was there, bro, Roos would have dropped him too. Like Roos, me and my brother, we all probably would have went to jail if it would have been. I'm being for real on some real stuff. When 3 people are pissed, oh man.
Yeah, but I was pissed off enough, and when somebody's scared, and that dude knew we weren't playing because he knew we weren't playing. That's why if you go in there like calm, it's kind of scary when somebody comes up to you calm and pissed off because you don't know what they're gonna do.
Dude, I almost broke his monitor. He left his monitor up there. Like he left it outside. I almost went up to him and punched it. My brother stopped me.
Someone said his like Wi-Fi or his Discord went offline. And they were like, I hope Jones didn't like smash his computer. That's what someone said.
Dude, he took his computer with one of my old with my 1060 graphics card. So, like I said, he's a fucking fraud. I didn't have to do this shit. From the bottom of my heart, I'm done playing hero. I'm gonna give everyone who respects me respect. If you want respect, you earn it. I'm done doing that bullshit. Like,
he can get you caught up into something,
Yeah, for real. He's lucky he didn't mess with my boys, like in the hood area in our city. So, but
he's lucky he didn't press it or get an attitude.
Oh, I know.
He chose the right words. He said yes, sir, because it was all on his reaction. If he would have mouthed off, that's when it would have been a whole different side.
I'm glad he
knew
life.
better to choose his. I didn't have to say hey, because normally I'd come off like, hey, you better choose your words wisely right now. So I'm gonna have to tell you, your decisions can end up with what you gotta say with me, because I will punch you in the face. And I have to say that. He just said yes, sir.
I told him I was gonna drop him right here. I have it all on video too. But anyways, anyone in the stream, I'm not trying to ask for you guys to look at my Twitter, but I'm definitely gonna be posting something on my Twitter with more information. But anyways, y'all have a blessed night. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, guys, go check out King Jones's Twitter account. I'll link everyone who's a part of the stream and all that stuff after this. But yeah, man. Okay, so I think Jones is left, but you guys heard that right there. So Jones just explained pretty much what just happened. When he went to Rainbow's house, I'm super glad that things didn't get super hostile.
You know, his brother was easily the best pawn in that situation.
Mhm.
Like I'm glad he was there.
Mm-hmm. Super.
Realistically, what it like Jones would have had a billion reasons as to why. Like, let's say it was just by himself, he would have had a billion reasons to do. You know, if he actually did go with what he wanted to do.
Yeah, violence is never
He
the
would-
answer, but it's
he
like,
wouldn't-
can
yeah,
you
he
be
wouldn't
mad
necessarily-
at him?
he-
Can you be mad
yeah,
at
he
him
wouldn't
for, you know?
Yeah, he wouldn't necessarily been in the wrong, but again, it's just like even if a situation isn't, you know, completely wrong, it's like there's always other ways to handle it. And so I'm glad his brother, you know, told him the right things to do and stuff like that. And you know, again, you know, it's straight up like what his brother said. It's like he knew, you know, he was scared. He knew what he did, and so the fact that he just, you know, just walked out like that, it's just like, yeah, it's just like you know what you did wrong. It's like you got to learn from that. Even if we never talk to him again, he needs to learn from this.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
not
why
like-
we made the stream too, to clear.
My mind.
Online, what did you say?
I'm saying is that it boggles my mind that you pushed a young girl to a point of her breaking point of wanting to end everything.
That's not
That's-
okay. You know what I mean? Like when she
Who
said
in their
that.
right mind?
Yeah, I would have been honest, Chad, dude. If he,
I think I'm gonna take a break for a while because I cannot. Sorry. I think I'm gonna go
you're
for
fine.
a
You're
while.
You're
Yeah,
fine.
you're good. You can go for a walk. You know, yeah, for real, Ryan.
um,
You guys hear
but
how
no, I
tough?
mean-
You guys hear how like everyone watching? I'm sorry to cut you off again, Manny, but they hear
You're
how
good, you're
like
good.
how real this is, like how raw, like bro, like people going through real emotions with this. Like this is not like I'm telling y'all, this is not a simple, basic situation, bro. This is not some blog game drama. This is some real life shit right here, for real. So I'm sorry, man. Keep going.
Not at all. I forgot what I was saying. It wasn't that important, but it's just me being a broken record as usual. But something I was gonna add though is like, you know, I'm glad this situation did. Like, I feel like that's the thing. I prefer if he didn't do any of this. That's the thing. It would be nice if he was still here. If he did none of this.
But it's easier
But-
said than done to say that.
Yeah. But up to this point, I'm glad like everything turned out the way I think it should have. You know,
Mhm.
no violence. You know.
No violence, you know. Everyone's
Rainbow-
everyone else's name is clear, right? Like pretty, like there's no way you guys like if people really consider like the Empire or King Jones to be associated with a pedophile or something. Like, come on, bro. Like y'all really gonna say that after you just heard this? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's
no
like
one
we
know.
we
No
told
one
you
knew.
guys. Yeah, like nobody knew. Like that's what we're saying. Like there was small signs of him just being weird, not small signs of him being, you know, that type of weird. And so because this happened, it's like, oh, okay, it makes a little bit more sense, you know, how all this is starting to add up. So literally nobody knew. Like we talked to this guy all the time. Nobody knew. We knew him probably a little bit better than his fans, but you know, not to that degree where it's like he told us that or we found out. Simply like this all happened just today. And so Chad, I'm gonna be honest, dude. If he did push her to that point where she hurt herself and it was because of him, I would have bought all of us a plane ticket, bro, and we would have flew out there and we would have you know what I'm about to say, chat. So I'm glad that didn't happen. I'm glad she didn't do that to herself, and I'm glad, you know, that's the thing. I can't say I'm glad he didn't push her to that limit because it sounded like he did. It sounds like he straight
did.
up pushed her to that point, but it was her decision to not do it. So she was, you know, the stronger one there, and Rainbow was just kind of like he just didn't care. Like I said, you know,
She did
didn't
say like
care
there
at
was
all.
times where she didn't even send in pictures or anything. You know what I mean? Did you hear that? Like when she said like, I don't know if you guys, I mean we can rewind the stream obviously, but she did say like there was times where she didn't send in pictures and he would be really upset, but she just knew it was the right thing to do. And I was like,
That's what I told her. I said, like, I get it. Like, you know, she knew their age, which I respect, you know, and I'm like, you know, you still want to stay away from that. But at the same time, she was smart because she could have straight up sent pictures and she would have, if anything, been just as bad. You know what I mean? To go through with that. But, well, it depends, you know, how pressured. If she was doing free, you know, willingly, then it's like, okay, you're being a little weird. But it's like, if it's under pressure, which is what she was under, you know, under pressure, being forced, felt like it was like an abusive, again, it was online, but it was still abusive, you know. And again, she straight up said, you know, she took the pictures, but she was like, no, this isn't right. Like, I'm gonna take them, but it's like, no, like, this isn't right. And she even straight up said, like, no, she was trying to keep this a simple relationship. She straight up said that. And even though it's still, you know, again, 15 with the 19-year-old, it's like, yeah, okay, it's weird, but it's like, at least she was trying to make it normal, you know, not weird, to where they were technically in a relationship, but it was online and they weren't do anything inappropriate.
The way I look at it is, she actually, when the relationship, the way I look at it is like she actually loved him, and then like he just wanted to, he just wanted lust. I don't want to say something that's a little out of line to say with some kids watching, but you guys know what I mean, right? He just wanted some lust.
Yeah, no, it's like what we said earlier. Yeah, she had actual feelings. She straight up cared about him. She wanted nothing but the best for him, and she was, again, one of his biggest supporters. And it's like, okay, that's special right there. Yeah, she's underage, but she, she cared about him. She was trying to keep things simple. And Rainbow was like, yeah, I don't care about your feelings, blah, blah, blah. I just want your pictures. And it's like, okay, that's way out of line. But that pretty much summarizes, I feel like I've been dragging on, but that pretty much summarizes the problem and the situation right there, chat.
Yeah, so to anybody else who didn't get to hear any of this, I mean, come on, man, just watch the stream over again. Literally, we summarize it in like the first like couple minutes. So if you guys don't know what happened, I mean, yeah, just watch this back. I mean, I would say that's really all we got to talk about with the Rainbow situation, huh, Manny? Like, I think that's it.
Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, we're just a broken record at this point.
We didn't get it finished, though. The only thing is talking about Corvix, if you remember when Jones joined in mid-sentence with that. So, Corvix, I don't want to drag anything else on for any longer, but I do want to say, to summarize it to Corvix, like, dude, keep your head up, man. Life is, like, dude, you got a lot more life to live, man. Everyone, try to be nice to Corvix, man, for real. Like, this dude, I mean, he obviously going through something that we can't all relate to exactly, because you can't feel what someone else feels, but, we could all support him, man, and just, keep him in the right state of mind, man. But like I said, Corvix, keep some positive thoughts going, man. You can't be thinking this way, man, for real. We want you here, for real. We need you here, for real. Like, this community matters, bro. Every person in this community matters. Like, I'm not trying to sound corny as hell, but, like, y'all know it's true.
Yeah. Kudo, you got anything to say?
Well, you just...
Mad props to you, though.
Mad props to Kudo. Think about it. If Kudo was just, like, looking at it like, oh, it's whatever, no one would be talking about this right now, and Rainbow would be living his fine and dandy life, right? But thing is, who wouldn't? I mean... It sounds messed up, but Rose Reds, she would have definitely been still distressed, She would have probably been, I don't know, like, things could have gotten really out of hand, if you know what I mean, So,
yeah. There's the good and bad. You could think of this as, oh, it's all Kudo's fault because he didn't say anything, but it's like, no, if you didn't say nothing, she probably could have pushed herself to that point, you know what I mean? Yeah. What she wanted to do. And so, again, it's not your fault at all. I mean, this is a serious situation. It's like, oh, I'm friends, if he was a psychopath, like murderer or something, it's like, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna say nothing about it. But it's like, no, it's serious. Again, if he was like cheating in a block game, it's like, okay, boo-hoo, move on. But that's what we're saying, it's real life and something more serious. And essentially, you save someone's life, because again, she was lost and in a dark place, and felt like no one was backing her up because she didn't. And it makes more sense too why she didn't want to speak out on it, because sometimes I say, like, why do people just tweet out random things about like they're sad? It's like, I get people get sad, but it's like, talk to someone, and it's like, well, it makes sense now. Because if she told us, it would, he could have gotten mad at her, and I think she was just scared. So it's like, okay, it makes sense now.
That's what I tell people. Don't say okay. Don't say you're okay if you're not okay. Like, never say you're okay if you're not okay, ever. Like that.
If it's not, especially if it's not this bad, speak up about it. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. People will have your back. I guarantee that. So
big community.
At the end of the day, everything that's been said and done is done now. There's no taking it back. All you can really do is just take this as a lesson. Where, if you're above that age point, nothing is worth talking to somebody who's underage. Yeah. And if you know somebody who's doing that, you should probably speak out on it. It's just not worth it. And it may hurt you. You may lose a friend, but it's better than like losing a life, having somebody lose a life or something.
That's the thing. I respect you for that, because like, even though Rainbow is going through something, it's like, dude, I respect what you did for Rose Red though, because like, I guarantee you, not a lot of people would have really believed it or like been like, oh, it's whatever. No, like I respect that a lot, Kudo, for real. Takes a lot of courage to do that shit. Even though you cared about Rainbow, it's like, hey, I think he did the right thing, man. He was the bigger person right there.
Yeah,
and I feel that too.
He made some fucked up decisions. Oh, I ain't mean to curse.
No, you can. You guys can swear. It's okay.
He made some
fuck it, dude. Like, honestly, it's okay.
Stuff.
It's okay.
Hopefully hopefully he takes his situations and tries to at least better himself and work towards something, because right now he's at 0.0 now. There's no coming back here. Some of the most influential people in the Minecraft community has retweeted my tweet. Everybody knows at this point. They've either seen it, they've acknowledged, or they've seen it, or they've acknowledged it or something like that.
And there's more videos to come on this too. Oh, by the way, someone said, "Can I use this for stream?" Yeah, you guys can use this. You guys can get any of these clips in the stream for a video.
Yeah, use
Fine.
any of the stream
It's
that you
fine.
need
It's
to.
fine. Don't worry. I'm sorry, Kudo. I've been
You
cutting
should
off
be.
people like no tomorrow in this stream. God dang.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
like I said,
No, you're good.
hopefully he just takes this whole situation and does something positive and just moves on and tries to better himself. There's nothing really we can do for him. You know, I tried to give him a little bit of advice on what to do because I mean, we all saw Jones kick him out after this. I tried to give him the little bit of advice I could, you know, just as the last, you know, you were once my friend. I'm not just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's done. Rose is here and alive. She doesn't have to go do that. And Rainbow is going to reap the consequences, and hopefully he can just build from that.
Yeah, it's like I said, like, you know, I think this is honestly like people. I mean, it's weird to think about. If you really think about it, this is better for him than if we said nothing. Because think about it, like you, in the back of his mind, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
And he's obviously trying to. And when you're trying to hide something, you know, because you're much more open when you have nothing to hide. It's like someone like me. I literally have zero things to hide. You know, any of us here, I'm sure. You know, assuming we have nothing to hide, and so, you know, we're always. That's why we're so genuine, because we're open. We're free to talk about just whatever we want. And so when you have something to hide, it's like, you know, some things you don't want to say. You know, you got to watch your words. You got to watch this, watch that. You know,
yeah.
you know, you don't want to show people your desktop. You know, like stuff like that. It's like it's better when if you're honest. It's all about honesty, and not even dishonesty. I mean, that's part of honesty, but it's also just straight up owning up to what you did. You know, it's like don't do it in the first place, but if you're doing it and you realize like, shoot, this is really gonna hurt me, it's like own up to it.
I mean, it's like when I think I was the only one who's talked to him today since it happened, and it's like for anybody trying to defend him or trying to blame Rose, he admitted to it. He knew that the moment that she spoke out about it, that it was over. There was no fighting it. It happened, and he accepted that. He accepted that as his truth. So there's no point in anybody trying to like defend it or just like to deflect it. He knew what he did was wrong. That's why he hadn't tweeted anything. Sometimes it's just like that. There's no defense you can have. There's nothing he can say. I mean, he can maybe post an apology, but realistically, what's that going to do for him?
It's going to make him think that people will accept it, but no one's really going to do it.
Yeah.
I guarantee if he posts an apology right now.
I don't think he should make a public statement. I think he should definitely apologize to her first, like just in the DMs and just... It's hard because I don't think anything he says or does is going to like go
it's
positive.
Not, and I don't think... We also have to realize, I don't think we're going to be, even if he wanted him to make a statement or he wanted to make a statement, that's not going to happen. He has a PC. He's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just walking. So it's just, even if we wanted some type of statement, that's not going to happen until he magically finds a place to stay.
You better find an outlet at your local Burger King. Other than that, dude, good luck, man. Honestly, remember again, if you are watching this, I mean, it's hard not to make a joke, man, but it's bothered me that you had everything in your hands. You know, so many people did things for you that almost no other friend would do.
You don't understand that when I was in the call with them, when I was asking them if it happened, I'm like, bro, you just had the best opportunity. Action had just given him a crazy amount of money. He just got this interview. Mm-hmm. You're in a brand new place. You're living with somebody who would do anything for a friend. You had all the keys, and just the other day I was giving him some of the newest algorithm tricks that I learned. I was telling him, all right, do this and this, it'll get your views up. Do this and this, just trying to help him out because I knew. He was a funny dude. I mean, we all believed in him, and it just sucked.
That's what I'm saying. Like none of us knew. If I knew, I would have said something out loud. That's the thing. Nobody knew. It was like, it's like, you know.
I kind of felt bad because a while ago, it's just the way Rainbow was talking. I asked him on the 7th. I asked him, "Are you dating Rose?" And he said no. And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it." Because I had a feeling.
Dude, I feel like I remember you telling me that. I feel like you remember. I remember you telling me like that as a joke or something. I'm not even joking, Kudo. I feel like I remember you telling me something about Rainbow. And actually, never mind. That doesn't matter. That's something else. But yeah. Oh my god.
I feel bad that I didn't push on it. Because when I did suspect something happened, I probably could have ended it before either party was like had any type of backlash. I could have stopped him before anything. Like I could have stopped him as a thought entered his head. So it just,
But you could have been. Do you know how, dude? He could have been doing it for a while, though. You got to think about that, though.
That's what I'm saying. You're not expected to come in and sweep, other people's mess. You know what I mean? And so you could like try to blame yourself, but it's like realistically, it's like with any situation. Like, I'm driving in the car, down the street, and I see someone on a bike, and he's about to run over a rock, and it's like I could have stopped my car and got out and told him, "Hey, there's a rock in front of you," but it's like I didn't. It's like it's their fault. They should have paid attention. They should have, looked out for themselves. There's nothing wrong with helping people, but again, this isn't like you helping them. It's you like coming in. And it's like, dude, why am I sweeping up your mess? You need to do something about this. You should apologize to her. This girl's on the edge of hurting herself. Do something about it.
Yeah.
Not just, well, I don't care. Well, let her end herself. I'm going to find someone else. It's like, no. Like, I feel like that was the mindset he had. And so,
like I said, at the end of the day, what's done is done. And what's said has been said. So
that's true. Like, everything at this point, there's no no rewind, That's it.
There's nothing we can do about it anymore. Hey, I just want to say though, for real, does anyone else got anything else to say? Who's in the Discord call? Z, anybody?
No.
It's just us three.
Oh, it's just us three in here? Okay, well, yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream today, man. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all who tuned in. This is hard. I hate talking about things like this. I hate streams like this, but this needs to happen, man. Like, you can't just sit here and just, not talk about things. But to Corvix, to, Rainbow, anyone's watching this, don't be doing nothing dumb, guys. Like, come on, man. Life is precious, man. Don't take it for granted, for real. Just because things aren't going well right now, even for Rainbow, just because things aren't going right now doesn't mean it's going to be like this for temporary. You just got to change the way you handling yourself, Rainbow, and just do better, man, for real. But that's going to do it for the stream, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Go check out Rainbow, Kudo, and everyone else who tuned in. I'm going to link them down below.
Rainbow, Kudo, whoa.
Oh, I meant, oh my God. Did I say Rainbow and Kudo? I meant Manny and Kudo. Oh my God. Don't check out Rainbow, guys. Check out Manny and Kudo down below, and everyone else that I'm going to link.
Look, all I can say is, look, man, I can't tell you who to subscribe and don't subscribe to, but all I'm saying is he took you guys for granted. I think he wasn't honest not only with us, but with you guys as well. And so just consider that. I don't want him. Don't send him death threats. I don't condone that. I don't want him to hurt himself. I do want him to be better, though. And so, will we ever talk again? That's a very, very slight no. But for the rest of you, that's just for you guys to decide, make that decision. But I'm instantly unsubbed from all channels. He's gone from my YouTube, I'm just that. That's it, dude. So, thank you guys for tuning in, seriously, though. Yeah. All you guys listening, great stream for real. And
thank you,
Steve. Glad to be
thank
here.
you, Skylar. I see you guys. Jay Burrow. Let me just give some shout outs. We got Tiki here, Haley Bibby, Gabe the Creeper, Black Entity, Hidden King. I know I didn't read the chat that well today. I'm sorry for that, guys. I mean, I tried reading it, but hey, man, you guys are literally the best, man. This is the best community in the world, for real. There's Pizzas right next to me. What's up, Pizzas? But yeah, this is literally the best community in the world, man. I'm blessed every single day I wake up, man. And hey, we just around good energy like this, for real. I appreciate y'all. Despite what happened today, guys, don't let this, just don't think things are just terrible in this community, bro, just because of things like this, for real. Like, there's still good people out here, man. I've met some of the greatest people in this community. So just because of what Rainbow did, don't let that, affect your decision on anyone else or anything, in this community moving forward.
That's facts, man. Like, this is a major situation, but man, again, it doesn't even compare to the hundreds and hundreds of people that are in this community that are amazing and just top tier in what they do. So too many great people in this community.
Much love, Vipers, Optics. I'm gonna try to give as many shout outs. Dark Ape, Slayer G, Kayla. Kayla is there, Manny. Kayla, what's up, Kayla? I did not know you were watching. Yes, Shay, dude.
Into the stream.
Hey, but last thing I'm gonna say is, if you guys are ever going through anything mental or anything like that, don't be afraid to contact me. Hit me up in the DMs. I try to read all my DMs. And I mean, I try to talk to. I mean, I always try to reach out to people just for fun, because I like talking, for real. But yeah, that's gonna do it.
It's just in general. Last thing, I'm still dragging this on. Jeez, I can't stop.
I feel you too, because it's like I want to give people a good message. You know what I mean? Before we end things off, because the
very last thing I'll say is, like, again, like, you guys can come to. That's what the Empire is about. We're open to you guys for serious situations like this, or just in general. Like I said, if you guys are having, I guess, mental issues, and if you have things going on, your mind just isn't in the right spot. Rather than just tweeting it out and putting in the come to us, dude. A lot of us, a lot of our DMs are open. Come to us, talk to us about it. We're here for you guys. We might not know you personally, but we can get to know you personally. We can, you don't have to know someone in the first place. You don't even have to know someone personally just to understand their feelings. You know what I mean? They could be a complete stranger telling their life to you. And then if you're going through serious situations like this, talk to a friend, talk to a family member. You gotta, learn to not be so shy, not so, are they gonna listen? It's like you gotta give it a shot because people will listen. Like with this situation, people didn't think that this was gonna get as big as it is, and look, people are retweeting it and watching and understanding. It's like because it's all about communication. If you communicate, that's like our biggest way to understand people and to appreciate them. So
communication's everything.
That's just the last thing I gotta say. Again, thank you all for tuning in. Obviously, if you aren't subscribed to Pocket's channel, you already know what to do.
Sub to Manny and Kudo too, guys. For real, I appreciate Manny and Kudo because they've been here from the very start of the stream. And I appreciate everyone else who's tried to care, man. Nikki, I forgot to mention Nikki too. Nikki, I know Nikki was affected by Rainbow as well. Nikki, keep your head up too. Like just what I said to Rose earlier. Keep your head up. There's more to life than just one bad person like this, for real. But
like I said, if you guys are uncomfortable, like I get, some people are uncomfortable talking about their feelings. Not with the Empire, man. I'm telling you, we got you don't understand. We're all open to you guys. You know what I mean? We're here for you guys. Don't feel if there's anybody you're not gonna feel uncomfortable telling your feelings to, don't let it be us. Trust me, we're all here for you. DMs are open.
Yeah, we don't take advantage. We don't take advantage of nobody, for real. There's no.
Heck no. No, we're here for everybody.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, man. It's been a hell of a stream. Yeah, Empire.